Well, if you're anything like me, you may find yourself buying a bunch of food at the grocery store and then you don't use it and then you end up throwing it out just because you didn't use it. How frustrating, right? Well, lifestyle expert Susan Campbell-Cross is here with 4 ways to stop wasting food and start saving money. Thank you for coming in. I'm taking notes here.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You know what? 50% of the food that Americans buy gets tossed. We throw it away.
I'm just as guilty, and I said 2014 I'm going to stop doing that. And so that's why I'm glad you're here this morning. One of the ways we can stop doing that is be really, really, really prepared before we even get to the grocery store.
Exactly. I've got some great family cookbooks that I use with my kids. Gets them involved in planning the meals. It's a teaching opportunity to talk about nutrition, budget for the grocery store, and also it forces you to have to think, what am I making for dinner this week? Know all the ingredients ahead. You're only going to buy those things at the grocery store when you go.
Yes, that's huge, because I tend to get carried away because I don't go with a list. So go with a list. Be prepared. That's number 1. Number 2, when you do come home, prepare those fruits and vegetables, get everything washed, cleaned, and then you recommended storing it in clear containers?
Absolutely. For the longest time, my family tossed so much produce because it would go into those lovely crisper drawers, never to see the light of day again. So my kids, you know, they're going to eat the first thing they see. So I try to make sure that what the first thing they see is something that's healthy and ready to snack. So all the fresh produce, fruits and vegetables get washed, cut, and put in clear containers. That way, that's what the kids are going to get.
And put it toward the front of the refrigerator.
Right in the front of the refrigerator, exactly. We
we
never throw stuff like that away anymore.
Perfect. Clear containers, that's huge. Okay, next is the crock pot. So when things like carrots and stuff, they are starting to get a little iffy.
Right, but not moldy, not moldy. But you know, when the vegetables look a little bit like, wash them anyways, cut them up, throw them in a crock pot. We do this every week. I clean out the vegetables, and we make an incredible vegetable soup that we can enjoy all week long. Healthy snack.
After school snack for the kids.
There it is, ready to go. I've got friends who do the same with fruit, but they make smoothies.
Oh, that's a great idea. Throw some fruit in the freezer too, and that will make it last a little bit longer.
That's true too.
Okay, last but not least, and I think that this is really important, one night out of the week, you recommend us having a buffet night?
You know what? My family used to turn their nose up at leftovers. I think a lot of families feel that way.
They don't look as appetizing when it's sitting in the fridge covered in tin foil.
Yes, and the other problem with leftovers is you rarely have enough to serve the entire family. You've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What are you going to do? Leftover buffet night. It's perfect. It's perfect. We take everything out. Now, I am all for presentation. I really think that if things are presented in a very cute way, it's going to be more appealing and the family's going to be more excited about it. So we came up with leftover buffet night. Once a week, we empty everything out of the refrigerator, put it all around on the center island. I like to set up little chalkboards, put a little flowers, cute little signs. That way, it looks like
something you'd actually want to eat
and
not
something
like leftover
good.
Buffet night.
It became a family tradition. We do it every week, and it gives me a night off from cooking. I don't have to cook.
Perfect, and that's huge because then you're also getting rid of that food, that one slice of lasagna that was left and things like that that end up getting tossed at the end of the week. Now someone's actually eating it. Susan Campbell-Cross, thank you so much for coming in, for helping us save money this morning. SusanCampbellCross.com is the name of your website in case folks want to check out some more ideas. We're taking a short break, and San Diego Living is back after this.